Hello, everybody. This is Salar, and you guys are welcome to this exciting course on C Sharp. We are learning C Sharp step by step. We talked about loops in programming in our previous lecture, and we said that in programming or in C Sharp, we have four basic loops: while loop, do while loop, for loop, and for each loop. And after that, we learned to code the while loop in detail. So, from the previous lecture, we know the number of loops in C Sharp and the functionality of the while loop. After the while loop, the next loop on our list is do while loop, which we are going to cover in this lecture. Do while loop is an special loop in programming. It offers at least one repetition irrespective of condition is true or false. So let's learn the syntax of the do while loop as well as its functionality. The do while loop has two reserved words, do and the while. In the do block, we write the code to repeat, right? This is the do block, and here we have a code to repeat. And right after where we close the do block with the help of this curly parenthesis, we write the while reserve word. And then we put a semicolon like this. And this is how the do while loop syntax look like. We can simply compare the syntax with the while loop, which we learned in the previous lecture. While loop has very simple syntax like this. And in the while body, we write the code to repeat. And then, as usual, in these small parentheses, we code the conditions. So that was all about the syntax of the do while loop. Let's now talk about its functionality. So, like I said, do while loop will at least offer you one repetition irrespective of condition is true or false. If we compare the do while loop with the while loop will offer you the repetition only when the condition is true, right? So we can do an experiment in comparison between do while and while loop. So I'm going to create a variable string okay, which is empty at the moment, and then write a condition in the do while loop as long as okay is equals okay, and the same condition in the while loop. And then both the loops have a console, right? And here we can simply print a message, I am inside the do while loop. And here we have a condition, right line, like I am inside the while loop. Now we can analyze our code. You see the condition from the beginning is false. Our okay variable has an empty string. Empty string is not equal to okay, right? The condition is false. We will get a false value here. And the same here, it's the same condition. We will also get the false value here. However, when I run this program, I will say this string in the console once, and this will never be there in the console. And this is because of the difference between the loop. Do while loop will execute its do block first and then check the condition. If the condition is false, then there will be no further repetition. If the condition is true, do while loop going to execute its do block once again. But in this case, while loop will execute its block only when the condition is true. So one repetition with the do while loop is always guaranteed. So let's run the program and check the output. And so you see in the output, I am inside the do while loop, and that simply means we went inside the do block and there was a repetition. So that was the only difference that we have between do while and while loop. Otherwise, both are loops and they're used to generate repetitions. Do while loop is also a good choice to validate user input. Let's say we want to validate user password, a program that we wrote in the previous lecture with the help of the while loop. Now we're going to write the same program using the do while loop. So let's change the name of the variable. Instead of okay, our variable name is password, which is empty in the beginning, and the password is secret, right? So as long as the password is secret, we are good. We are going to accept the input. Sorry, as long as the password is not secret, that should be the condition. Here we have a typo, that should be secret T in the end. And then inside the loop, we are going to publish message. Let's say enter your password like this. And then we are going to read the password in the password variable. console read line. Right, so now we know as we run this program, this do block will execute and our program will ask the user to enter the password. And if the user enter the wrong password, let's say user inserts AB ABC, then the condition will become true because ABC is not equals secret. That means one more repetition and we will ask for the password again. So the user will be stuck in the loop as long as he or she provides the correct password. So let's run the program, check the output, deactivate the while loop code here. We're going to run the program, enter password, incorrect password, let's say ABC. I will say enter your password again. I provide incorrect password once again, ABC123. You see, our program keeps asking the password. I'm stuck in the loop. Now I will provide the correct password, SECRET, secret, and now we are good. So my friends, that was the do while loop. It's a simple loop, works the same way as the while loop. It evaluates the condition, and when the condition is true, you get a repetition. But the only difference is this condition is evaluated after one repetition. Do some practice with this loop. I will see you in the next lecture where we will discuss the for loop. Thanks for watching and take care of you.